Hello YouTube, you join me down the little lane I usually go to reveal a new vehicle. Yeah, and that's what this video is all about. So unfortunately, the other week the Volvo 480 failed its MOT quite badly. I think the salt air around here has caught up with it a little bit, and yeah, failed on lots of mainly structural and corrosion issues. So unfortunately, with my current situation now, I can't really justify the time and expense that it needs to get it back on the road. So I've gone and bought something a bit more sensible. I say a bit more sensible. Yeah, it is more sensible. A bit more sensible and reliable. And here it is. And I have gone for another Volvo, this time a C30, which is basically a new modern version of the 480. And it shares a lot of distinguishing features from the 480, such as it's got 4 seats instead of a bench seat on the back. It's got 2 individual seats in the back, glass tailgate. I mean, visually, that's about it. Features-wise, it's very similar. It's still got the same sort of thing as what my old 480 has, such as leather interior, air conditioning, heated seats, that sort of thing. But yeah, this is a 2012, 62,000 miles on the clock, which isn't too bad for a Volvo of this age, of course. And this one has been quite well looked after. It's got a really good service history, very clean MOT history too, nothing of any real concern. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. And of course, being a Volvo, it is packed full of safety features. It's got airbags all over the place, side impact protection, whiplash protection, and all that other sort of stuff. I think it's got emergency braking assistance, which I don't know what that is, other than, I think from what I've read in the manual, it basically just means if you have to slam on the brakes and it detects you slamming on the brakes, it gives you the maximum possible performance without locking the wheels up, in assistance with the ABS and all that lot. I don't know, something like that anyway. So on the interior, it's pretty much what you'd expect from a modern car, really. It's got this really nice waterfall dash, floating dash. So behind there, it's, yeah, go completely through it. Hello. I'm not sure what the reason is of the design of that. I mean, it's handy because it's got a cubby hole behind there for stuff, so that's handy. The keypad here for the built-in phone is a little bit dated. I mean, that's quite Nokia-ish, I would say. But that's fine. I don't really use any of that. I haven't even used the radio. I mean, it's got Bluetooth. I've connected my phone to Bluetooth with it, so as it'll just play whatever's on my Deezer thing at the time, so that's handy to have. Then yeah, it's just got all the usual sort of heating controls. It's got electronic climate control and air conditioning. Heated seats as well, which they get very hot on there. They've got 2 settings. They've got a high and a low setting, and yeah, the high setting does get quite hot. So yeah, look forward to trying that out in the winter. We also have a sat nav, that thing up there. Let me see, will it work on this key position? Oh wait, there we go. Here it comes. So yeah, it pops up automatically, and you get to choose between an easy and an advanced mode. So I think advanced just gives you a bit more options. You can plan itineraries and stuff, whereas easy is just basic navigation. But yeah, it's got that. Shut down. And back down it goes. There we go. Turn that for a moment. Yeah, otherwise, I say other good features. It's got cruise control, which is very nice to have. I would like this on my Tiger as well, but yeah, it's a Tiger that doesn't have cruise control, so the only thing I can do about that is fit an aftermarket one or buy a new Tiger. But yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, this one is the 2-litre petrol model. They did various versions they've got, so that I think the big one is the 2.4-litre T5, the 5-cylinder engine. This one's just the basic inline 4 2-litre one, which I believe is the same as the Mazda 3 and the Ford Focus of the same era. Something like that. It's a Ford engine, basically. Other fancy features include rain-sensing wipers, which I think they work quite well when it's actually raining, but when you got just a bit of mist and drizzle, they don't really work that well at all. So yeah, I think that's more for when it's a bit heavier and the sensors can actually pick up on rain falling on the windscreen. It's got all sorts of things. I'm not going to remember all the features, but yeah, it's all very nice. It's got little lights underneath the wing mirror that light up the floor around the car, so you don't step in anything or things like that. Lots of yeah, good, you know, sort of luxury comfort items. Compared to my whole 480, this is quite new to me. I've not had a modern car for well, a long time. So yeah, this is all very very fancy, very new. But it was necessary, I think. Yeah, now I'm on my own and have bills to pay all by myself and all that sort of stuff. I can't really justify having a money pit of a car. So, yeah, this is now my, hopefully, fingers crossed, reliable daily driver type of thing. Even though I'll take the bike most days, especially when it's nice. But, yeah, I didn't want to be without a car, so I went and bought this. Right, I'm having to hold my phone for this bit. I mean, I'm meant to film on the Sony, but like an idiot, I forgot that the battery needed charging after Hippo's ride yesterday that I went on. So yeah, I pressed record and it came on for 2 seconds and then switched off again. So yeah, it's quite comfortable in here. I mean, in the back there's 2 full seats, very similar to the 480. The room in the back seems okay. I mean, I've not had anyone sit in the back yet. We'll have to try that out at some point with somebody, I'm sure. On the subject of getting in the back, actually, there's a couple of little annoyances with this car so far that I've found, and one of them is, let me see if I can get out and show. Right, so yeah, one of the annoyances with this car is if you want to put a passenger in the back, so you do the usual sort of lift up the seat and slides forward. Now, yeah, and we're on a bit of a hill as well, so yeah, the seat doesn't stay forward. So that's a bit of an annoying thing. But also the seatbelt, they have a hook on the seat. It's just to help the seatbelt reach the passenger in the front okay. But of course what that does is when you pull the seat back, as you saw a minute ago, it pulled the seatbelt across. Oh, I need to put my foot in there to stop the seat slide forward. Yeah, so the seatbelt would come across here. So that kind of stops you from getting into the back without tripping up. So yeah, bit of a kind of conflict in the design there, so you have to remember to unhook the seatbelt and put it back when you're done. So yeah, a little bit annoying, but not a major thing, because it's not very often I actually have people in the back of my car, because I don't have any friends. And only other sort of annoyance, it's not an annoyance really, it's just a mild inconvenience, is the load cover / parcel shelf. It's not really a shelf, it's just a soft cover. It's just a bit fiddly and annoying to get in. I'm not going to, it's that annoying, I'm not going to bother demonstrating. It's basically held in by these things here and here, and you just have to squeeze them in on both sides, and then that all just, yeah, folds away and stuff. So, yeah, that's that. And the other annoying thing, this particular car is under here. I'm going to have to unhook everything, aren't I? Unhook that a minute. Underneath, where you would normally have a spare tyre, is not a spare tyre. It is just one of them slime kits, which, yeah, I'm not a fan of, to be honest. I am going to get myself a Space Saver wheel to put in there, because that's just, yeah, my preference. I'd rather have a complete wheel that I know is going to work than a slime kit that might not work. And also, what if it's like a severe puncture or a blowout or something where it's destroyed the tyre? You're going to be waiting for breakdown cover then, aren't you? Whereas with a Space Saver, you can at least get on your way, because it's a whole wheel. But there we go. So yeah, other than those couple of little annoying features, yeah, I do like this car. It's very nice, very comfortable. It's nice to drive. 2-litre engine, same as my 480. Surprisingly, I mean, it might be just because it's, you know, newer and quieter and that sort of thing, but it doesn't quite feel as pokey as what the 480 is. I mean, I might be wrong there, but that's just how it feels. It feels a little more sluggish, certainly lower down. I think the 480's got a bit more lower down torque in its Renault engine. But yeah, it's not a problem, because, yeah, the car is the 4 wheels, get me from A to B kind of thing. Doesn't need to be mega performance, so I am not bothered about that one bit. As for the 480, I still have it. It is now in the garage, which is quite a tight squeeze now, with the CRF and the Tiger in there as well. Rather than just writing it off, scrapping it, or stripping it for parts. I would rather see someone, another enthusiast, hopefully take it on and rescue it. So I have posted on the forums, because yeah, if I find someone that I know is going to actually give it a good go at getting it back on the road, I would rather see it get back on the road, because being a 480 GT, last I checked there was only like 13, 14 of them left on the roads in the UK, so we'd like to try and keep them on the road if we can. For the time being, it's living in my garage, it's sawn. Yeah, how long it's going to be there, I don't know. It's probably not going to be there very long before I get quite fed up with squeezing in and out of the garage with the bikes and stuff. Anyway, yeah, hopefully things will get resolved with that soon enough, hopefully. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Yes, welcome to my C30. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to go back home now, and it's not going to rain, so I'm going to take one of the bikes out for a ride, because, well, it's bank holiday weekend, so yeah, make the most of it. In fact, the CRF could do with a run, actually, so let's go and do that. Let's go ride the CRF for a little bit. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.